All right, man. We hear the LTBR Daily afternoon show, 2 o'clock. It's a lot of battle rap that went down this past weekend, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. The rap committee went down. You had Charlie Clips, A Ward, and Post Sharon, Fonz Ill Will, a bunch of other great names on the other card. Real Deal battled out there as well. B Magic battled out there. You got the RB Brick by Brick, Bill Collector and Swipe 7 headlining that. Clone Rosenberg Raw, some of their up and coming guys. I heard my man Payne put in some pain this weekend. So salute to that. The VOD is out. I did cop the VOD. Get a chance to see some of these battles. No major spoilers, but we'll tell you some of our thoughts of the card. Of course, King of the Dot went down this weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man. You had 3 back to back to back. Salute to I Battle. They're always doing something. If there's a weekend where they're not in the mix, at this point I'm more concerned when they aren't. You know what I mean? And plus, Traffic Force coming up this weekend. We haven't had an app exclusive event in a while, so it's a lot to talk about, man. It's a lot to talk about. Let's set it off like this, man. Let's talk a little bit about the Rap Committee's event. A Ward, Charlie Clips went down. Shout out to A Ward for winning that coin toss. You know what I'm saying? I really watching their battle made me like kind of tap into my battle rap nerd ish, and I'm just like, I really want to see a freestyle battle like that. I know the freestyle era is way dead. That's 15 plus years old. And maybe in 2021, people aren't so reluctant to put their brands on the line or at risk or have themselves looking crazy. But we have some high level freestylers in the world, man. Yes, ref, one of the biggest coin tosses here. We have some high-level freestyles in this world. Sharon, Charlie Clips, Ilmac, A Ward. I don't know if you want to put Geechee Gotti as a freestyler, but man, he's great at rebuttals. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Chef Trez and Bangs, that goes without saying. The DNAs, the Hollows, those goes without saying. Somebody needs to come together and put a freestyle tournament for the day. Like, whether it's the Elite 8 freestyles of the world, Sharon, Clips, Disaster, A Ward, DNA, Chef Trez, Bangs, Hollow, like maybe even like 12, 16. I don't know. Somebody come together and put together a freestyle tournament in 2021. Justin said, you said you wanted a freestyle tournament not too long ago. Yeah, but that was like maybe 8 months ago, and I still want it to this day. Every time I get a chance to see Sharon, Clips, these guys are really good at freestyle, and I get that urge to want to see that again. It would have been dope to see if Clips was for the culture. And gave that second round freestyle for the love, but respectfully, Rap Committee, I think only ARP can pull that card. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, ARP actually offered DNA back when he battled Big Cannon an opportunity to do the 4th round freestyle, but it was DNA's debut, so he didn't want to take that gamble. But Sharon and Chef Trez, it paid off for them, and now I just want to see it happen more and more, honestly. So salute to A Ward. Hard-working year. Hard-working brother, man. 23 battles for the year. Got the list up here. 13 3-rounders. 10 1-rounders. Bruh. I think A-Ward's battled more than Danny Myers. I think A-Ward has battled more than Danny Myers this year. Do you understand that? Like, I think he's battled more than Nitty and Geechee combined. Like, granted, I get it, it's 1-rounders and all that. I'm just talking the quantity of battles. Like, 23 battles, even if they're all 1-rounders, that equates to like almost 7 battles. Almost 8, really. Which is still a lot for the year. So you got to add all that plus all his 3-rounders. He has Geechee in 2 weeks, right? Or a little under 2 weeks in 12 days. And then he's battling out an I battle to end the year. God damn, man. The work ethic is insane. Salute to A Ward. No, but for real, though. Because, the indie style of battle rap where, like, you kind of stay away from the machine. And I say stay away from the machine. Like, he's only battled an RB twice and came out once. So it's like, you can't even say it's a URL thing. He's just not battling on any of these leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like, so out of your 23 battles, only 3 of them are still in the top main leagues. The other 20 are smaller ventures, other leagues. I bet, like, that's impressive, man. Queen of the Ring debut, Battle Academy debuted as well. Let's add that into the mix. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little bit more about some of the other battles that went down the rap committee. Salute to Clips for, being active and still showing love, and salute to A-War for his work ethic. I want to talk about Ill Will and Fonz, man. The main event, Ill Will versus Fonz. I want to throw it to you guys, man, because I opened up the show talking a little bit about A-War, giving him some praise. What you guys think of Fonz and Ill Will? If you got a chance to watch the battle while it was happening live, if you got a chance to see any clips, because the rap committee already dropped A-War and Charlie clips. They're working fast. They got a tweet out. You get that shit to 300 retweets, they might drop Fonz and Ill Will like that. But for those that have seen it, if you're in the chat, tell me what you think of the battle. I'll tell you what I thought. If it ain't free, we didn't see. I hear that, Justin. I hear that. You know what I'm saying? The league went and did like a little Facebook. I don't want to say little, respectfully. They did like a stream on Facebook, but it wasn't really marketed heavy. And it was like $18 to be added to a Facebook group to watch the battles, which was like, I don't know, man. I'm not on Facebook, man, so I can't tell you what the market for battle rap and Facebook is. I know there's one there, but it just feels like there's better options to get all those eyeballs on it. You know what I mean? And names like Will, Fonz, Ward, Sharon, Clips, Magic, some of the other names even on the card. L. Coogee, Midwest guy, Real Deal. I know Don Marino didn't battle. Ty Law, Sneezy. Like, it should have been enough to really get some real eyeballs on this, for real. Gooey Goose says, Fonz is low-key making a demanding case for top 5 champion of the year. Battling Fonz in Cleveland is hostile. Ref, man, this is his first home game since what, bro? Like, since Jay? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But Fonz in Ohio? What do you expect? It's like A-Verb in his prime in St. Louis, or Beat Out on the Roof, or Geechee in L.A., or... you know what I mean? Like, there's a couple names in certain places, you just don't take them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fonz in Ohio, that's, at the end of the battle, while they were streaming it, their pay-per-view, I heard somebody say, A-Ward, this should have been you ducked this. You know what I mean? And hopefully A-Ward and Fonz gets rescheduled. But, man, battling Fonz in Ohio is a tough feature, man. If URL spins the block and they go back to Cleveland, yikes, man. Shout out to Fonz. I want to say this about Ill Will before I say anything about Fonz. I don't really like Will taking 1-round battles that much, because like, I don't ever really see him like we all know there's an Ill Will that's like super focused, and then there's an Ill Will that's like really good but just like kicks back a little bit, leans his shoulder, driving with one hand, just like smoking out the car, like, there's a cruise control Will that's really, really good, but like, I feel like when you take these 1-round battles with certain names like Saga, like Fonz, they're hungry. They're not gonna be on cruise control with you. So while you on cruise control with them, they out here trying to kill you. And I really feel like these 1-rounders don't really strengthen his case to like be a champion of the year contender. If anything, they actually kind of slightly derail it. When I say slightly, I don't mean like drastically neither. I mean like if he's arguably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like it's just knocking him down maybe a spot. Fonz went to work though, man. Fonz went to work. I appreciate that, Justin. I'll do that for you, man. Fonz went to work. Let's talk a little bit about Fonz, man, and this year, man. I got some notes here for Fonz. Yo. Started off the year with one of the best 2-on-2s. Not just of this year, but really of ever. Like, when you stop and make a list of all the 2-on-2s that's ever happened, like, I promise you don't get to, like, 15 without saying Fonz, Av, Castro, and Shine. Like, it's really that fucking good. So, you already have a Battle of the Year contender under your belt for the year. Handful of side missions ran, right? Granddaddy Perp, he battled on Houston Barcode. That was fun. Battle Clutch. What else? I think he battled on the rap committee earlier this year too, right? So he's got a little bit of these side missions, these battles where I feel like Fonz is really getting a chance to like get his wind up, stay in battle rap shape, which is good. Then he's got the Luke Castro body. God damn. Damn, son. Obviously the normal appearance against JC, which unfortunately I do have him losing that battle. He actually had really good material. I just felt like both of the reloaded battles, Jerry, Loso, Fonz, and JC, did not get the energy, attention, and effort and contribution from the room as it deserved. So the battle, it was a decent battle, to be honest. It's not their fault. After Geechee and Rum and Drake and Chilla and Rock, like, what are you gonna do, man? They suck the air out the room. What up, Brit? What up, Brit? You know what I'm saying? Ref says, I think he has 7 just off URL alone. Yeah, man. So off URL, that man been working. But beyond his work there, right? The Gnome appearance, the 2-on-2, a lot of the side missions on the side, right? Where he's been working nonstop. The Castro body, one of the best second rounds of the year. And now he's got this gauntlet against Tink and then Real Name Brandon. Listen, I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. I have the transcriptions of this show every single Monday for the last 11 months since 2021. You guys never mentioned Fonz in a top 5 case ever. All right, and I get it. Sometimes recency bias kicks in. Fonz is definitely knocking on the door, saying, "Don't leave me off this list." Period. So I can definitely see him ending top 20. Definitely even scratching the surface of top 10. There's a lot of talented guys. Not being a top 10 battle rapper in 2021. There's no slight. Like, there's so many crazy years going on beyond Geechee, Easy, Chess, Nitty, Sick, Av, Loso, Bill Collector. There's a lot of talent, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't be upset if you don't see Fonz in your 5. Although he's performing like a top 5 talent right now. You know what I'm saying? But just from the total of the year, I feel like he's entering the 20 bubble more than he's entering the 5 bubble. He's definitely knocking on the door of the 10 bubble, though. That's where he wants to end. And depending how he closes out with Tink, which I think it's an unpredictable battle. We'll talk about that later. And Real Name Brandon, which I think he should show some levels too. The bow on the ribbon for all that, for Fonz, would be if he gets Rum Nitty for volume. Truth be told, there's no reason why we're seeing Rum Nitty and Castro right now. And we just see what happened with Fonz and Castro. Like, the two things aren't adding up, right? But the battle was booked beforehand, so you know, that's how it goes. You'd be double booked and things happen. But now that you're double booked and you saw what Fonz and Castro was the result of that, if the result of Rum and Castro is anything similar, you have no choice but to expedite Rum Nitty to Fonz. Like, we need that. We need that yesterday. All right? Throw it to the chat. Fonz and Rum Nitty, man. Yo, this is a battle y'all need to like for Volume 9, December 18th. This is a battle I need and like. Terrell says no. I respect that, Terrell. Keeping it honest. You know what I'm saying? Fonz and Rum Nitty, this is a battle you need to like. Maybe next year. I don't want Fonz to overwork himself. That's a fair answer, Justin. Just because he is doing a 3 for 3. And if he finishes battle November 28th, he would only have 20 days for Rum Nitty, which is tough. So I can respect that outlook. Ref says, Fonz hasn't been on the volume, and this should be a crime. Hey, man. Fonz and Nitty is a battle I need to like. 20 days is a little tough for Nitty. You know what I'm saying? I 21 to 28 plus days, I feel more comfortable if it was locked in by then. But it sound like to me, Fonz is in the groove. Like, if Fonz gets Nitty with 20 days prep, like, he's not saying no. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like he won't say no, despite, you could argue that there's a lot of work, a lot of volume, but he's not saying no to that, man. 20 days is more than enough time, probably, for him too. So Fonz and Nitty, that's a battle I need and like. Take a little break on the top 5 cases though, like, you know what I'm saying. But salute to Fonz, man. I'm really happy to see it. Honestly, from the home performance I saw at Houston to now, I'm just like, this guy's kind of getting better, and he almost has like this aura, this energy of like, I feel disrespected not being mentioned when y'all talk about my class. Like, I won UM1, all right. I was top 20 battle rapper last year. I was top 10, top 11 last year, right? Yeah, make sure you mention me when you mention Sick, Easy, Ace, and all these guys. Make sure my name's in the forefront of that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying where Fonz is at right now. Sharon and N-Pose, we're going to move on to RBE and King of the Dot over the weekend. Sharon and N-Pose, I want to say one thing about that. Sharon was definitely like, just, listen, he's a constant professional. He comes and shows up and anywhere in the world, small league, big league, URL, RB, King of the Dot, no matter where, it's going to give you 100%. And even if his 100% doesn't feel like 100%, he's going to rebuttal at 100%. Don't ever talk through his rounds. That's just a rookie mistake. You're just giving him ammunition to make you a moment, to put you in a highlight reel. But when I saw this battle, all I thought to myself was, yo, I want to see Sharon on URL. Like, I want to see Sharon in the caffeine room. I'm not kidding you. I want to see Sharon in the caffeine room. Just seeing how people like Nun can like walk around and freestyle, and their rebuttals like makes that small caffeine intimate setting like it's so effective in that room. I feel like Sharon would do good there too. Little Reggie says, I bet you do. Hey, Little Reggie, man, Sharon is good, man. I'm sorry. What you want me to tell you, Little Reggie? Like, what do you want me to tell you, bro? I have to keep it real, man. This is a talented battle rapper. I don't know about that one, Goated. Oh, Rap Redux, man. Salute, man. What up, man? Everybody make sure y'all go check. Y'all go tune in my man Jay, man. He always got some amazing content up and going. Dope work all the time. His coffee joint was amazing. Salute to him. Tata, man. What up, gang? Tata, what up? What up, gang? Gang's in the building. Justin, I agree with you, man. Sharon is not borderline elite, all right? Sharon is elite, all right? He has the most million view battles in the most different countries of the world, all right? Not even Disaster has as many million view battles in multiple countries as Sharon, all right? This guy is a great battle rapper. Don't let me go down his resume. His resume is insane, bruh. I need to see him back on caffeine. That's how I feel. I know little Reggie might have caught a heart attack at that moment hearing all that, but I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Like, Sharon is good. We got to accept it. Let's talk a little bit about the RB stuff. Oh, man, I really would like for y'all to get the vibe. $20 for some really dope battles. Brick by Brick was good card. Bill Collector and Swave had a really fun battle. I've been seeing some people say it's the top battle of the year. I wouldn't go that far, just because I feel like there's still another levels and layers I want to see Bill go to in the playoffs and King of the Dot specifically. And some of his performances over the season has just been a masterpiece to watch. But Rosenberg Raw did jump in the round. So Rosenberg Raw and Bill Collector, that's a match that might be in the works. How do you guys feel about a potential Rosenberg Raw and Bill Collector, maybe like a max out 3 or a special RBE card? How y'all feel about that? Hardcore Flavor says there was no winners in the Swave and Bill battle. That's how I feel, man. It's a really good, fun battle. Like, there's some battles that they just come with good vibes, good energy. It's competitive, but both MCs are not crossing a certain boundary where it's like everybody kind of wins. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of those battles that night felt. Everybody kind of wins. Justin says Bill Collector versus Rosenberg on Closure 2. I like that, man. Sue Sir Floyd, what up? He says it's long overdue. It's very long overdue, man. We will be opening up the Twitter Spaces soon to let everybody come on and give their Traffic 4 predictions in about 7 to 8 minutes or so. Some more battles on the RB card. Shouts to Brick by Brick, Clone, and Rosenberg Raw. Rosenberg Raw will not be returning to King of the Dot season as reported earlier last week on Champion. So it's unfortunate, man. But I felt like between his balance on King of the Dot and RBE, like, he was really having an impressive year. So salute to him. Man, Payne went to work against KD. Shouts to Payne, man. He's talented. He's been around for a long, long time. I've known Payne since 2012. It's interesting when you see guys that are like have been grinding for this long and they're still grinding, but the hunger never leaves, the motivation never leaves. Like, Payne is still battling. Like he will transcend from if he keeps performing at this level, but his hunger is not gonna go away. So I like when I see that in battle rappers. What other stuff that I have here for RBE, man? Because I really want to talk some King of the Dot as well. One last thing here for RBE, man. Shout outs to Wise. Zay versus Wise went down on the Brick by Brick card. Wise is really talented, man. The one rounder with Geechee, the one rounder with Tay-Rock, like, he hung in there, man. He really did. He lost to Nax in the 3-round judge battle on iBattle, but I want the right person to get in his corner and give him the right advice so that he can navigate through his career, because he looks really talented. Not even looks, he is really talented. Excuse me. He is really talented. It's just, it looks like he hasn't found exactly which direction he wants to go in. And I would love to see what a final version of him looks like as a product. So salute to Zay. Salute to Wise. Zay versus Wise also on the VOD. All right, man. Let's navigate this over here. RB does have some potential shooters, Ozzy, and they've been needing it, man. If we go down the list of the 1SKs that they had before they went over to URL, you would be like, yo, man, you struck out in the draft all these times. Like, you had Melo right there, and you picked Dark Analytics. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you know, they had Easy, they had Yoshi, they had J2. Forget it. Don't get me started. MVP. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. Salute to RB though. Salute to Brick by Brick. They definitely could use. Make sure I got this guy's name right because I've been seeing a lot of his battles lately. And he's been popping up. Jay Jeans. It's another guy that they might got something into. They might got something with him. All right, man. King of the Dot season 1. The East went down yesterday. We got Dunsh versus City Towers. Dub the Phenom versus Danger Zone. If you guys got a chance to watch any of the King of the Dot East battles yesterday, let me know what you think of Dunch versus City and Dub versus Danger Zone. What you guys think of some of those battles out there? It's hard to catch battles on a Sunday. Listen, Ozzy, I hear that, man. I'm a casual football fan. Like, I watch football, but I'm way more in tune with the NBA. But if you're a hardcore football fan, like, it's a dub. It's a dub, man. It's a dub. You're not picking battles over football, especially if you hardcore into fantasy. If you betting, you got a 6-game parlay. You put 2 1:00 games, 2 4:00 games. You know what I'm saying? You put the nighttime game. Like, yeah, it's over. You probably not gonna tune in to Sunday battles. And I've always felt like Sundays don't give me the same energy for battle rap like Saturdays do. We need a Saturday Night Wars. You need like a battle rap red zone, like haymakers flying all over from different leagues. Like, that's what we need. I'll never forget December 1st, 2018. There were 5 events happening at once, bruh. There was an iBattle event, a Gates of the Garden event. Premier Battles had their Team USA versus Team UK stuff going on. Somebody else, man, I can't remember. I think RBE, maybe King of the Dot. I can't recall, but there were 5 events happening at once, live stream. Bro, I had like 5 windows open, and I'm just like, whatever I hear, whatever I catch, is whatever I catch. Yes, Justin, that's the day Henny Man had. I wouldn't say his best round ever, but man, that round was special, man. Flipping coins to get ahead. Tell my son sleep on the floor with me so my daughters could get to bed. Like, Henny Man was special that night, man. Shout outs to that. But yeah, I would like to see some variation of multiple battles going on at once, because it's a lot, man. We just covered 3 leagues. We're about to cover URL in like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So, but Dunsh was fantastic, man. I really wanted to highlight his year. Because when battle rappers are performing like at a consistent, good level like this, and there's rewards at the end, the judge wins. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to be acknowledged, bro. It needs to be acknowledged. Dunsh has always been good, but Dunsh has never taken it all the way serious. Like, I think a lot of people could have felt like I talked to Lex, and Lex was like, I'm not surprised he's this good. I've always known he was this good. He didn't apply it to himself. And that lets me know that, like, everybody in his corner knew that this is like what he could look like at his highest form, at his highest level, and there's still levels to go. You know how difficult it is to be consistently funny with like a obvious angle and not be corny? That's kind of hard, low key, because like you have to tap into a whole different like view of like just being comedic. That like, all right, how can I make this refreshing for everybody? You know what I'm saying? Ozzy says King of the Dog has to drop those battles on YouTube faster. I agree, Ozzy. I agree. Vizzy Master says traffic force in my neck of the woods, worth buying a ticket. 100%, Vizzy. 100%. Justice says I ain't like the seatbelt remix. I did, man. I did. You know what I'm saying? And like, look, Dunsh said it best, man. You know, it was just merely a coincidence because he had never seen a Tay Rock battle or knew of Tay Rock up until that moment. You know, so. And just think about this, man. Like, shouts to Lex. He's got an all-star out at URL with Sick. He's got a another star in Dunsh and King of the Dot. Like he's just like puppeteering all this greatness going on right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so salute to Dunsh, man. Salute to City Towers for not giving up, because he did stumble in 2 of his rounds. I like when battle rappers still fight through it, even if they know they're losing or they're going to lose. They still want to give you 100% effort of a good performance. So there's a good thing to take away from him for the future if he gets called back for season 2. There's only about 4 guys left in the East, I believe, that haven't battled yet. Eddie J Murder, get well to J Murder. Well wishes to him, speedy recovery. Enes hasn't battled his 3rd battle, and Excel and Show Off. Okay, so about half the East is still waiting to finish the season out. Playoffs start middle of December. You know, the West is already set. The North's already set. I think the North still has actually 2 guys left to battle: Stack Almighty and Poe. I'm looking at it right now, and the South is set. So the playoffs is coming, man. Playoffs is coming, man. Justin, I hear you, Justin. I hear that. I hear you, and I know there's many people that feel the same way you feel, but I care. You feel me? I care. All right. There's a lot of guys out there too that I feel like are performing, like, beyond the politics, beyond the viewership, beyond that's happening on a Sunday and people don't really get a chance to tune in as much. Or there's some really talented guys this year, man. There's some really talented guys this year over there. Bill Collector has been he's been losing his mind all year. Matt Flex is going crazy this season. Yeah, don't y'all love Mac Myron? I'm confused. I thought y'all all like Mac Myron. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always see in this chat be pro Mac Myron. Mac Myron's been having a fantastic season. He hasn't lost a battle almost all year. Even battled KCJ in the middle of her Ultimate Madness run. Like, Mac Myron's been going crazy all year. You know, so there's some guys out there, King of the Dot, that are really, 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 really putting on. All right, man. Salute to King of the Dot and all they got going on. Looking forward to see the Final Four and all the divisions, to see what the playoff brackets look like, man. Should be fun. Miss Marla says they only love Mac when he's anti-Loso. Miss Marla is talking, man. Justin98 says, I want to see Mac versus PC for the name flips. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. Ozzy says, I care, but not enough to give up a Sunday. You right, bro. You right, man. Battle rap is life, but not on the Sunday. We all need it. I need a day to unplug. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a day to unplug. So, you know, Sunday battle rap is not on the Lloyd's day. I feel you, man. And plus, if your girl want to go out brunching, you know what I'm saying? You're like, nah, I gotta watch these battles. I can't brunch. Like, turn down brunch for some battles on a Sunday? Nah, man, it can't happen. It can't happen. It can't go down like that. It can't go down like that. For salute to King of the Dot, though. For real. All right, man, let's talk about this traffic card. I should get it on the screen, but I think I know all the battles. All right, I got it right here, man. Traffic 4 going down Oakland, November 20th. I'm excited, man. It's been a while since we got a traffic card. If you guys remember Traffic 3 with Disaster and Tay-Rock, that was a really good card, man, honestly speaking. And it felt like that was the transcend of that series, because before that, Traffic 1 was kind of like a Born Legacy side mission, a Soul Survivor side mission. It kind of felt in that range. Like, it didn't feel like it was stapled yet. You know what I'm saying? It had Rum Nitty before. He was really Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers, Young Cannon. Had a lot of solid names of talent, but never that star name. Traffic 3 gave it that star. Like, we got Geechee and Av. We had Diz and Tay-Rock. We had, obviously, Glue Easy, who was hot at the time, versus Danny. You know, the debut of B-Dot. Like, we had some really good battles, Traffic 3. And now here we are back again in Traffic 4. Rum Nitty versus Luke Castro headlining. Well, I'll throw it to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and open the Twitter Spaces lines. Rum Nitty versus Luke Castro. What do you guys think? Go ahead, let me know what y'all think of Rum Nitty versus Luke Castro, man. Justin says Nitty 2-1. Maybe 3-0. I feel that. Vizzy says Nitty 2-1. Tata says rum. I like that. Let's get the spaces going while we get you guys your prediction here. Luke Castro and Rum Nitty. It's a good battle, man. But just I'll be honest, man. It just feels like Castro's on the. He's like I feel like he's doing a lot right now. Like Double Impact, Gnome, Summer Madness, Civil War, was on a super fight but just didn't go down. Chris Brown's house. Like, he hasn't missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? He has not missed a beat. And I'm not 100% sure if he is a high volume battle rapper as such. During his Civil War to Summer Madness run, like, he had a battle at Gates. He had a battle with A-Ward, which, you know, he admits to losing because he didn't do good in that battle. You know what I'm saying? He battled a lot, man. Battled 4 times in like 6-7 weeks. Like, it's a lot. And truth be told, like, I feel like some of the performances are starting to suffer. Like, when I see him on the event leaderboards of all the events he's been on, besides Double Impact, because obviously he had a Battle of the Year contender there. Gnome, he's not a top 6 performer. Civil War, he's not a top 6 performer. Summer Madness, he's not a top 6 performer. As far as just the reactions of the event leaderboards. So, like, I don't feel like he's having the performance of the night, although he is a good performer. He's active. He's been winning his battles, but the Fonz battle really put a halt to his momentum. And Nitty's a better puncher than Fonz, and you're battling Nitty on the West at that. I know it's not Arizona, not LA, but the West loves Nitty. All right, everything from Oregon to Vegas loves Nitty. All right, you know what I'm saying? I hear that, Justin. I think that battle is closer than people like to admit. Vizzy says, I hope they both don't show up underwhelming, though. I feel that, too. I feel that as well. The world loves Nitty. The West loves Nitty. Nitty is better than Castro. It's not complicated. Justin, I'm not making it complicated. It's just, I just want to know what's going to happen if the results come out the way we're expecting them to. You know? A couple months ago, I seen Castro say he should be a top contender. I seen y'all in the chat say he was 5-10. I don't know. That was before the Fonz battle, and that was before the Nitty battle. What happens after these 2 battles? I don't know. We'll find out. But moving on, other battles on the card. We also have Jada Nightwing versus Loso. I'll let you guys set it off. What do you guys think of Jada Nightwing versus Loso? J21. Okay. I hear that, Chelly. Salute to Chelly, says J21. Lil Brown says, weird battle. It is a bit of a weird battle, right, Lil Brown? Like, kind of came out of nowhere. They're both really good. They're both competitive. You'll take it because you know they're both going to give a lot of effort, or all their effort, but it's just like, where did this come from? Where's the backstory? Lil Reggie says, J30. Damn. Jay got to be himself, though. I don't want the Jay against Av. How about the Jay against Cortez? Like, I feel like that Jay just like that was probably one of his least favorable showings this year, and that shit just like went straight under the rug. Greedy, what up, man? I'm about to go live on Twitter Space in a bit, man. I was running a bit behind schedule, just chopping up with the people. You know what I'm saying? And I did see your message, Greedy. I'm trying to let 1 or 2 speakers in at a time, so join with me, and we'll let 2 other people at a time, 1 at a time, 2 at a time, and we can make it happen. Justin says, God was the original Mad King Nightwing. That wasn't it either. Yo, his Cortez performance was not good. So I think Jay's looking for blood at least. Like, it's either 2 things going on right now with Jay the Nightwing. Either he is like slightly losing a bit of motivation, right? And maybe we don't know it, or he's upset that the Cortez battle he didn't have a performance that he would have liked, or he would have thought he could have did better in. So he's gonna come back you know what I'm saying? He's gonna come back for his blood. He's gonna come back for that. I need Jay versus Av the Stumbles. Yeah. I'm sure he liked this Cortez performance, but I'm sure he's saying to himself, I could have did better. You know what I'm saying? I could have did better. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna like their material and their performance, but these battle rappers always looking to get sharper at their craft. So a lot of stumbles in that Cortez battle too in the third round. Should have put Cortez in the. Oh my God, Vizzy, come on, man. Be a kind person, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, moving on from Jay and Loso, we also got Danny versus Ace. I'm calling this the battle of the night, in my opinion. What do you guys think of Danny Myers versus Ace Amin? Tata says Danny. That's what's up. Danny 3-0 respectfully. Damn. God damn. Let's get this going here. Ace gonna level up this battle. Greedy says Danny 2-1. Justice says Danny 2-1. Not a single person thinks Ace is gonna win this, huh? Alright, Greedy, I just launched up the space, man. Come ahead and join. Make your co-host with me, and we'll bring in 1 or 2 speakers at a time. Now that we're live on Spaces, get the microphone off here. Hold up. Okay. There we go. Ozzy says, can't go against Danny, especially versus a choke artist. Damn. That's how you feel? Do we got it going? What's going on here, Twitter? All right, here we go. Now we live. Perfect, man. If everybody's tuned in here on the Twitter Spaces, I'm your host, Franz. Let's talk battle rap. We're doing our Traffic 4 call-ins. We're in the middle of actually breaking down the car with everybody live on caffeine still. So that's great. Anybody want to pull on up and become a speaker, go ahead and send that request. Fonz versus Tink the Demon, man. Let's throw it to the chat while we wait for any callers, man. Fonz versus Tink the Demon. What do you guys think of Fonz versus Tink, man? That battle sounds extremely unpredictable for me. Vizzy says, the real question is Danny... The real question is Ace gonna bump Danny? That's a great question. Great question, man. Fire battle, says Lil Brown. All right, man. Greedy Gotti, man. You here with us?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, fire, bro. Let me get the speaker here. Good to go, man. Yo, Greedy, man. Traffic 4 this weekend. I love the app events because you get to really see the fiend in the fans, right? Like, there's no updates, there's no live stream, there's no audio, there's no leakage, and everybody wants to know what is happening, who's winning, what's the bars, what's the moments, what's the energy like? Like, we're so thirsty for the updates, myself included. You know what I mean? I kind of love that about the app-only events.
Yeah, I'm a kind of part of that, and you know, one of the coolest parts, kind of like you said, you kind of see how many people love battle rap so much that they'll spend all day on Twitter, all day on social media, like trying to find updates for an event they can't even watch.
Traffic 4 is here, man. We also got Dev the Demon. We brought him up, man. Dev the Demon will definitely be holding us down, getting all the updates for LTBR. We got an official announcement for that. Dev, man, they coming to your city, man. They coming to the Bay.
Yeah, man, they coming to the Bay, Gary. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. And if you never met me before, say what's happening. You heard me, and let's get drunk together. Shit, I'm ready.
Let's get drunk together. Say nothing more, man. That's great to hear, bro.
Salute, by the way, Dub.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Greedy, man. What battle on Traffic 4 are you looking forward to the most?
I'm gonna be honest. It's Jack Boy and Saga, man.
It's got to be that one, right?
That's going to be a crazy-ass battle. I think Saga's got a lot to prove. I think Jack Boy's got a lot to prove. You know, this is kind of Saga's first major plate since kind of the small fall he had on URL, and he's been killing it everywhere else, and it's kind of time to can you do that over here, because you did that before, and then you came over to URL and people weren't happy with the run you went on, not your best performances, so you went on another run off URL, and now you're back. So I feel like the pressure's really on.
Yeah, Greedy, you summarized it great, man. Honestly, I'm not comparing Saga to Melo, but it's kind of reminding me of when Melo was he had a little break from the league. Like his OKC year was like, oh, this is a dud. We thought it was a big three. He's not even an all-star caliber player. Then he went to Houston, was there for like 10 games. They got rid of him. He sat out for a whole year and then came back to Portland. It's like the same thing with Saga, man. Like he had like a really great year, kind of had a burnout, and just was not in the league for a year. Been battling a bunch of, respectfully, a bunch of amateurs all over the city, people that are still not professional battle rappers that aren't really at his level, and I feel like this was great for his confidence, but, Jack Boy's going to be upstairs. It's Saga's job to meet Jack Boy upstairs. That's how I feel.
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, on the other side of that, we all know what happened to Jack Boy 2 years ago. We all know what that did to his stock and the fans' view of him. But we also know what he's done since then. He took his licks, he took his wounds, he ate all the criticism, he owned up to the loss. He came back, he got super duper crazy, and like even his lighter battles, the Survivor Series joints, all those close rooms at the beginning of the COVID era and shit. And then, he goes in the tournament and he lost his mind versus T-Top. A lot of people still had him beaten Cortez. And then you get up to the Lou Castro battle, and that's a big battle. That's the Civil War card, and it's Lou and Jack. They're both on fire. And Jack Boy, due to things out of his control, wasn't able to capitalize on the momentum that he's had going in. So this is, somewhat of a bounce back for him. Not that he needs it, but he needs the momentum back.
Yo, I got to be honest. I feel like they have the capability of putting on one of those beautiful battles where, like, the content is really deep. They're both really angling each other, hitting all the right angles, pause. They're both real competitive. They're both really, like, a little backstory. It's in the West again, so this is kind of like Saga.
Horse and Goonies.
Yeah, Horse and Goonies. This is like Saga kind of tapping back into that B-Dot level bag, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to jinx it, but that's what I'm expecting, man. I'm expecting Jack Boy to be kind of like his Oops performance, if not better. And Saga, you gotta come with it, man. You gotta come with it.
Yeah, man. For me, it's just Battle of the Night written all over.
I agree with that, Greedy. Go ahead, Dev.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just going to say that I'm wondering if Saga's going to have a point to prove as far, like I said, he ain't been on in a while. He's been wanting to be back on URL for about a year now. And don't be surprised if there's call-outs, you heard me, in order to fish for other battles. Not saying he has to fish, but it's a smart veteran move. You feel me, to call somebody out after a good performance. And I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely a battle of the night contender.
I agree with that, Dev. I agree with that, man. Let's bring in some of the callers now. Let's bring in Jerry Reed, man. He's already a speaker. I know he's been patiently waiting. Go ahead, Jerry. Tell me your battle that you want to look forward to the most on Traffic, and give me some of your predictions.
First and foremost, I want to say Cuban Hood, we in the building. My favorite battle out of all these battles are, I'm gonna say, Danny and Ace and Lou and Nitty.
Okay. What? Tell me who you got winning both those battles, bro.
I got Ace and I got Lou over Nitty, slight edge.
Whoa!
That might just be my bias, but
Now, hold on. You. If I made a poll for both those battles, they'll both be underdogs. You pick both the underdogs. I need an explanation for this. Tell me how Ace beats Danny, and I want to hear this Lou Castro and Nitty take. I'm ready for it.
I feel like Ace is a better rapper than Danny. Danny is just a better puncher.
Yo, little Reggie, he drunk. Reggie.
I feel like Ace is gonna figure out a way to attack Danny's battle rap character differently than others. It's not. I don't feel like it's going to be anything new, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit more creative because Ace has a way of putting things together where it really puts pressure on another person. And then Lou over Nitty is just my biases, to be honest. I do feel like Lou learned some things from the Fonz battle about battling punchers. I feel like he's going to come with a different tactic to battle Nitty. Maybe he's going to be a little bit more witty instead of less of the jokes, but who knows? But I'm hoping for Lou to win.
Greedy Gotti, man, he picked both them underdogs. If he was to put in a parlay ticket for both those underdogs, that's got to pay at least 7-1. Are you putting in that ticket?
Not the ace ticket, but I'll put the Lou ticket in.
Oh, okay.
And that's I actually think I don't know how to. I actually think that Danny and Ace will be a closer battle. Like, not necessarily closer than that, but it's going to be a super close battle. Either way, I just see what happens when Danny faces these guys in Ace's class and these guys coming up. It never looks like even a little bit good for them. Like, I'm thinking of the Kid Chaos battle specifically right now. Like, Kid Chaos was phenomenal versus Danny Myers.
What you say, Jay?
Like, that was some of his best shit since he's made it to URL, and he got 30 clipped by Danny.
Right, and don't forget, he's battled Jade and Nightwing. I gave Danny that battle. He did battle, what's cutting that, Easy, and Easy did have one of the more known quotables from that battle, and a lot of people have Easy winning that battle, because I don't remember if Danny slipped up or not, but you're right, from that aspect of Danny battling these guys, he's hungry, you heard me, like, that's one thing we can't say about Danny is, he definitely tries to put 110% out there, and I know Ace is one of them guys. I think Oakland's gonna love Ace's style. So again, that's one of the battles of the night too. I have 2 battle of the night contenders, and that's one of them.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. Real quick, Jerry, we're gonna bring in some other speakers, but give a quick rundown on the rest of the battles, man. We talked about 2 of them. What you think of Fonz and Tink the Demon, and we'll go down the rest.
I got 5-1 in a debatable battle.
Okay. What you think of Nightwing versus Loso?
Nightwing 2-1 or 3-0.
Nightwing 3-0. It's like that?
Possibly. I feel like Loso's gonna, of course, do what Loso does, but I don't feel like Loso's gonna do anything outside of the box to really beat Jay.
That's a fair take. Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones. This battle hasn't been getting much love. I haven't heard nothing about it the last 35 minutes.
That's a weird battle for me personally. I'm a edge Chilla, but we just gonna have to see what happens with that one.
Right.
And then Chaos and Holmesy, I got Holmesy 2-1, and I think that's it.
Hey man, salute, bro, salute,
bro.
All right, JR.
Yeah, definitely from the DMV.
Say it again, Greedy.
Nah, bro.
I'm just messing, bro.
All right, man. We brought in Jay as a speaker. Go ahead, Jay. Let us know. You can unmute yourself. Tell us what battle you're looking forward to the most on Traffic, and we'll go through your predictions, man.
Yo.
Yes, sir. The mic is yours.
Yo, my bad. Man, Fonz versus Tank is gonna be fire, bro. That's my battle of the night so far. That shit's
really. Yo, hold on. You know what? I feel like this battle is super unpredictable. Please walk me through the reason why you feel this is battle of the night. I don't know what to expect from this battle.
Because I feel like, I don't know, Fon's been kind of underrated since the tourney. I mean, of course, he won the tourney, whether you agree with it or not. Fon's been kind of going crazy, especially if you're looking at the Lou Castro shit. I feel like Tank's always just been mad different and shit. Like, ever since I watched him versus Mike P, like, that's always been some hella different shit to me. And just coming off of that 2-on-2 with Danny, like, Tank is, man, that they're both doing some fire shit that I don't think is talked about enough. That's my battle of the night right there. That's going to be insane. I'm probably going to edge it Tank 2-1 right now, but I don't know. That's insane to me.
Yo, honestly, I'm really here for that battle. I have no clue what to expect. Like, Fonz right now has all this momentum. He's rolling, and Tink the Demon's coming off that 2-on-2 where I feel like he finally found his comfort, right? Like, he came home, he battled twice on on Ultimate Madness 2. He didn't fully look himself yet. He was still rusty, but he's collecting wins. Then he's battling Steams, he's battling the app events, and he's winning. And now he's finally comfortable. I have no clue what to expect from this battle, so I'm happy that you
That's
called
what
it.
I'm saying. I feel like it's a lot of build up to this shit that's not really recognized. I feel like this is gonna be the ones.
Oh my god, yeah, you got me excited for it now. Oh, let's talk about the rest of the card though, man. Rum Nitty versus Castro. What say you?
Man, Nitty shouldn't be on a card like this.
Oh man,
I think it would be a good battle. He should be on these type of cards no more, but we gonna live with it. I think Castro is gonna make it a good battle. I think it's gonna be a good battle. I think Castro is probably gonna get around, but I'm still gonna have Nitty 2-1, maybe 30. But I think Castro's.
Wait. Do you feel like Nitty's too good for the app events, the opponent? Like, what is it about you feel like Nitty shouldn't be on this card? Tell me.
I feel like Nitty should have battled Lux instead of Geechee, but I don't know. That's a different conversation. But
Okay.
Nitty's still one of my favorites. Like, it's fire. I just feel like he should be on bigger type cards.
Let me ask, do you feel like he deserved the Lux battle more, or that the battle just made more sense?
I mean, I think they both kind of deserved it, but I would have probably gave it to Nitty.
Because I would definitely have to push back on that and say I don't feel like you could say anybody deserved that match more than Geechee.
I don't know. I mean, I could be biased, but I don't know. I think they both.
I mean, you guys can both be biased. Like, you know, you're talking to the Geechee Gotti burner account. Of course, you're gonna say that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think Geechee's worthy. I think in the end he kind of kicked his ass. But I mean, I feel like Nitty's kind of above this type of shit. But I don't know. It is what it is. I think it's still gonna be a fire battle anyway. So
you know what I will say though, I do feel like when T-Top was on Civil War, he showed like a clear separation of the rest of the names that were there. Like, yo, I'm the best battle rapper on this card, and I'm gonna show you why. And I feel like Nitty could do the same on Traffic.
True.
All right, let's talk about Nightwing and Loso. What you think of that?
Body bag J30.
Damn, this is the second J30. It's disrespecting the Colombian man.
No, like Loso's cool. Loso's cool, but I don't. You know, I had Loso. I almost put money on Loso against Twerk, and that would have been a horrible thing to do. And I just don't trust him after that. I don't know what he's gonna say to Jay for real. Like,
but Jay is not Twerk, and Twerk is not Jay. Like,
that's a fact.
Yeah, exactly. Jay almost 30 Twerk too. So
oh my god!
So what are we doing?
Oh my god!
A crowd.
Oh my god!
You saying there wasn't a crowd? What do you mean, bro?
For Jay and Twerk, there was literally 9 people in the room.
I don't think that should make a difference. I think bars is bars.
No, it makes a difference, Jay. Let's not be unreasonable. Like, the crowd makes a difference. We know this.
We know it.
Yeah, you're right. But I still got J30.
All right, that's fair.
I don't see what Loso could say to Jay.
Hey, look. I don't want you to change your opinion. I just wanted to hear why. I respect it. Emerson.
Like, what's he gonna say? Oh, you choke sometimes? That's what he tried to say to Twerk, and he got his fucking ass beat. I'm just saying.
Is that the only thing that can be said to Jay, though?
I don't fucking pay attention half the time.
I mean, I can say the rest of your class passed you. You rap like Head Ice, like just like abstract. There's a lot of shit to work with anybody.
Hey, Greedy. Also, I think what people don't remember. So Low is one of the better anglers, but you can also just fucking rap. Like, it's okay if somebody doesn't use angles or personals and they just rap better than the other person. And I feel like people forget that. And I'm not saying that, Jay, to take away from what you're saying. If that's what you believe, by all means, you heard me. I'm just saying in general, though, for anybody, like, motherfuckers still gotta rap. You heard me? Like, angles, all that shit aside.
I feel you. I think Loso will go for some things, and I don't think he's gonna. I don't know. I don't prefer the way Loso executes certain shit sometimes. I feel like
that's a good point.
I prefer Jay's style way more.
I do know what you're saying. I feel like Loso kind of goes like all in on his angles. Like, it's almost like he tailors the whole. And you know, he's not the only guy that does this, but he does it in a different way. It's like,
and sometimes it's really good. Like that went around against Vixen, that shit was insane. Like, he's got some shit that's insane. I feel like him versus Chess is still, like, he was stumbling a lot, but he was still really fire. I feel like when Loso isn't in that bag where he's just really fire, it's really mid sometimes to me.
Well, because like I said, he buys into the angle with his whole round. So the hit is going to be like the Vixen second or like the JC third, where it's just going to look like he's floating. But if it doesn't miss, it's like the whole round was predicated on that, so you just missed everything.
Exactly. So I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at it both at their peaks, both at 100%. I feel like Jay gets that clearly.
I ain't mad at that, man. Honestly, I'm not.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I don't find the ways to word it super fast. I gotta think about it, but that's how I feel.
Nah,
let me interject real quick before he says something else that makes y'all not want to do it. JR's, he's part of the EFM battle roster. He's got a battle coming up this week, but also he's going to be making his debut on iBattle versus Alpha on December 3rd.
Salute to that.
So
Salute to that.
Appreciate it, bro. Salute.
I do want to bring in a couple other people, so Jay, we'll run through the last couple matches here. Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones. What you think?
I feel like that's gonna be really fire. I fuck with Emerson Kennedy a lot. I feel like Chilla's been doing his thing. It could be a battle of the night contender, in my opinion. I feel like that's kind of slept on. I don't think it'll be as good as Fonz versus Tank, but I'm really excited for that one too.
You know why it's slept on? Because Chilla Jones, like he started the year with so much momentum. He won Champion of the Year in January, and if he closes out this year with no main events, he will be the first champion to win Champion of the Year and not headline any cards the following year. That's why it feels that way. But this is a good battle.
No, I think this will be really good. I'd probably edge it to Emerson Kennedy 2-1, just off a little style preference. But I think that's gonna be fire.
All right. What you think of Jack Boy versus Saga, Kid Chaos versus Holmes of the God?
I'm also hella excited for this one. So I got Saga 2-1 unless Jack taps into that oops bag. I don't know. That shit was really fire.
Goosebumps.
This is my second battle of the night contender after Fonz and Tank. I feel like Saga's gonna be able to talk to him crazy. I don't know. I feel like it might be like Saga versus Tank, but I don't know. I feel like Jack can fight back against that a little more. But I'm gonna edge it to Saga as of right now. I think that's fire.
And Kid Chaos versus Holmesy.
Kid Chaos 30.
Wow.
I fuck with Holmesy. I haven't seen enough that makes me think that Kid Chaos won't get that at least clearly 2 rounds.
Oh man, listen, man, Kid Chaos in a tough spot, man. When that Chilla Jones battle drop, he's gonna lose 4 in a row, and he's battling back to back 2 weeks in advance. I don't know if he has the willpower to 30 somebody, especially on the stage right now. But I hear you. I
I believe in him. Love and positivity. I believe.
Hey, salute to that, bro. Salute to that. Salute JR for pulling up, man. Let's bring in JX.
We call him Hot Take Jay because I was very intrigued by his takes, man.
No, he was good, man. JR is good, man. JR got the green light to pull up here anytime, man. But now we got JX here. JX, you can unmute yourself. Tell me what battle you're looking forward to the most on Traffic, and let's go through some of your predictions.
Yo, what's going on? How y'all feel?
And real quick, man, before you set it off, man, salute to Bill Collector in the building. Bill, I'm doing a bit of a call-in show one-on-one with the people, but I want to bring you in, and I'll keep you here in the background, and I'll keep you muted, and I'll definitely bring you up in a bit. And I see salute to the doctor and a couple other my peoples down there. We'll bring you up shortly. JX, man, the floor is yours, man. What battle are you looking forward to the most on Traffic?
I'm interested to see what Tink do. The Tink and Fonz is interesting to me.
Back-to-back Tink and Fonz, Greedy. Back-to-back.
Say what you said one more time.
I said, no, back-to-back people saying Tink and Fonz is the battle they want to see. That's good.
For me, I'm interested to see what Tink does because I remember watching Hip Hop Is Real, and Tink cried when, I think that was Knowledge who interviewed him. He cried for Danny letting him shine during that 2-on-2 because he kind of felt like his career was kind of in a tight spot. So he cried because, Danny let him kind of shine during the 2-on-2. So I'm interested to see how he come up with that.
I'm in a shot for Danny Myers, man.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm also interested to see what Holmesy does. Holmesy I'm very confused on how he kind of dropped the ball like that after you won a tournament.
Talk about
it's
it.
Like, that's one of the things I was confused about. But I'm interested to see what he did.
Drop the ball. How did he drop the ball?
In my opinion, I don't think he did enough, being that you won a tournament.
But do you feel like losing to like a 10 out of 10 Ultra Instinct B-Dot is dropping the ball?
Not necessarily. Well, I'm not necessarily saying it's his fault, but that's why I said it's kind of a weird thing to see him win a tournament like that. And
I think them giving him, whether they gave him or he asked for B-Dot and Nitty right off of the tournament, I don't think that was the best idea overall, because at best you're going to have like two debatables no matter who you are.
Yeah, I can see that. But I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm still interested to see what he do. And then Kid Chaos has been battling back off of the Chiller, which he actually came solid in that battle. So I'm interested to see that.
Chaos on the big stage?
Civil War was about the same size stage that this will probably be.
How did it translate? Who did he battle? How did it go? What was the outcome?
Jay the Nightwing, it's a debatable battle, but it was a really good battle on both ends. Chaos did really good.
Okay.
He had the there, and there bar. I don't know if you've seen that. It's insane.
Yeah. Now Kid Chaos on a big stage. I think he's still adjusting and adapting. His Nightwing battle was good. The app has Nightwing winning, but they have Nightwing winning almost every battle. So it's no slight to Chaos. My thing is he's battling back to back 2 weeks in like between Chilla and Holmesy. Like, and Holmesy's well rested. Like, I don't think Holmesy hasn't battled in on you, at least on URL, since like June or July. So
yeah, it's really hurting his growth pause that he's running into so many like 10 out of 10 performances. Like how Francis said, he's about to be on a 4 losing streak. He just battled the Jay the Nightwing battle. That was a great battle on both ends, but he got a 10 out of 10 Danny, he got a 10 out of 10 Chet, and then he got a 10 out of 10 Chilla. Like, you're going to be hard pressed anybody to win any of those battles, but it's hard. I feel like it's hard as an artist to kind of gauge what you're improving on and what you should take away from when you're losing every battle.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greedy. Jay, man, real quick before we bring in other callers, man, let's run down some of these battles. Rum and Lou Castro, what you got?
I got Lou Castro.
You got Lou Castro?
I got Lou Castro.
Okay. Nightwing versus Loso.
I'm going to go Nightwing with the 30.
Yo, I have not heard a single Loso prediction all day. That's crazy. Danny Myers versus Ace Amin.
Danny 2-1.
Okay. Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones.
I'm rooting for Emerson Kennedy, but I don't know. I'm kind of biased. I kind of like him.
I like how you preface that. You're like, I'm rooting for EK, but I don't think it's possible. That's how you.
Chilla do his thing regardless. So.
Okay.
But I'm rooting for Emerson Kennedy.
Okay. And Jack Boy versus the Saga.
Oh, I don't know. I think that might be battle of the night, honestly. So I'm gonna go with Saga. I think people forget what Saga could really do because he ended up choking in some parts where he was on the URL, but hopefully that he can do good. But I think I'm gonna go Saga 2-1.
Hey, JX, man, thank you for tapping in with us, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you. Savage, man, we'll let you set it off in a bit, man. But real quick, salute to Bill Collector, man. What up, man? I tell you all the time I'm loving what you're doing over at Season 1. You just had a great battle with Swipe 7 over the weekend. I wish I seen more recaps of your battle over what happened the weekend, but, that's how battle rap works. Salute to you, because, I got to give you your flowers every time. You've been having a phenomenal year, Bill.
Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that for real, man. I've just been working, man, just trying to, keep things going in the direction I need them to go.
Hey, you said something when you were talking to Uncle Ra, and you and Swave were talking, and I talked about like Rosenberg Raw in the middle of the battle. You said I had something for him because it's already in the works. I just want to get some context before like we quote this. Are you talking about this? You and Rosenberg Raw is possibly already in the works, or like this?
Yeah, definitely. That's all I can really say is that it's definitely in the works. I don't really do the call out thing. You know, I'm not from that era of rap where you gotta call niggas out in order for a nigga to, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the era of rap where niggas want to battle you. And you got niggas that you know want to battle you, and you can make calls and set up battles without having to be all like, yo, I'm gonna call this nigga out. So when I did the call out in my rounds versus Rosenberg, you know what I'm saying, that was due to the fact that it's already something that's being negotiated. I don't do just random call outs because that shit could fall flat and you just the boy that wasted bars calling out a nigga that you're not even gonna battle.
Nah, salute to that, man. I just wanted some context because I don't want to, realign anything improperly, and I'm glad to hear that there has been conversations. My favorite thing when Rosenberg Raw mentioned battling you on Champion, he said, well, we can't battle on brick by brick because that'll hold enough people for the magnitude of our battle. So that lets me know that whatever you guys have in the works is because something big and special can come out of it.
Yeah, there's gonna be one of them ones. It's gonna be something big, so it gotta get calculated and mapped out right. You feel me?
That's 100% facts. Bill Collector on tapping in with us on LTBR Daily, man. Let's bring in Savage Vandross. Savage, you already a speaker. You can unmute yourself, bro. You're not new to this. You're true to this. You're a day one supporter. Tell me what battle on Traffic 4 you're looking forward to the most. Your thoughts on the car. We'll go through some of your predictions.
What's going on? I'm looking forward to Moses Ace versus Danny.
Let's go.
Cause I'm from Maryland, so of course I want to see Ace get that one. If y'all ain't got that brick by brick 2 VOD, you need to get it. I was there. Bill left Earth all 3 rounds. I'm telling you, you definitely need to see that shit, man. It was like he had this disco bar that was phenomenal, and then he had the golden eye joint. It was crazy. So it's only $20. Cop that shit because it was fire. But
real rap. Salute to my man Shad, man. Bloggerhood shit, man.
Yeah, for sure, Bloggerhood. But also, I got Jack beating Saga clear.
Talk about it.
The way Jack's been rapping lately, I don't know. I gotta see Saga actually do it, and to actually give it to him. So it's like when he comes back, he does it. I give it to him. But Jack has been on a run. I'm leaning towards Lou actually beating Nitty myself because I feel like Nitty kind of like burnt a little bit. And it's like, he might just need to sit down and recharge for a while because it don't seem like his material hitting the same right now. So I think Lou might surprise him. I got Holmesy beating Kid Chaos for the same reason. Holmesy been sitting, and as long as Holmesy angles come the right way, I think Holmesy could clear him 2-1. That's going to be a debatable. Chili 130 Emerson. That shit's gonna be clear. That's probably gonna be the clearest one of the night.
Damn.
I'm not really a fan of EK. I think he's getting smoked.
Well, shit.
Loso losing too. Yeah.
well, hold on, man. Hold on. A lot just happened just now. I see Dev the Demon wants to respond to that. Dev, go ahead, bro.
Don't let him respond. Savage. I don't know if it's the whey protein. I thought we was workout buddies. I'm flabber fucking gasted at your feet. What? I don't even know what to say. So, did somebody pay you to
No.
Blink twice if it was
I have very astute reasons why I said these things. Listen. Okay. Yeah, y'all might like EK. I'm just not, he's not my cup of tea. But he's okay. I didn't say he was whacking on he's just not my cup of tea.
Hey, look, hey, respect the man's opinion, man. That's how he feels. That's how he feels.
You know what? No, it's not even Tasha Thursday. I see why you're thinking that. You're a Niner fan. Niner fans
I am a Niner
have no
fan.
credibility in battle rap. I love you, those guys.
You my man, dude. You know.
That was hilarious, man. But you also said something about Loso there too, Savage. You said Loso's getting the same treatment. What was that?
Man, it's like Loso been on losing streak, quiet as kept. He got 30 by chest. He definitely lost to Twerk.
Those are true statements, I guess, right? Wow, damn. Savage feels very strongly about all this. What? I don't even know what to say. I'm stuck. I'll say this though, man. These app events, I love the fact that they're not streamed because we get to live by the narrative till the battle drops. So I hope that everything that you're saying, you keep the same energy once we get to see the footage.
Oh yeah, but also it's like this, right? The only reason I say Nitty might be gassed a little bit just because like I don't know if Nitty's gonna really be motivated for Lou Castro. It's like you coming off these highs and then you get Lou. It's like I'm not saying like Lou was good, but it seems like when Nitty takes these newer guys sometimes, it don't seem like he cares as much.
You know what, man? I feel like the coaches become desensitized to Rum Nitty and Greedy. Actually, I'll let you talk about it a little bit more. Like, what's going on? Because his material for Rex was like amazing, and he's in the bottom four. He's in the bottom four reactions, and he's he's never had.
Somebody came in the spaces and it made me realize what exactly has been up with Rum Nitty.
Okay.
The rapping and the cadence has changed. He's been punching for the haymakers like in a Twerk-esque way, where he gets to the punch and he stops, pauses. He might even sell the shit out of the bar, but he's doing that like every punch now. And with Nitty, every punch means every line or every two lines, so it's making his rounds a lot less digestible if you're not like just going crazy over every punch, because you're like, okay, but I'm these lines are crazy, but I'm gonna need you to rap. So I think what's been going on, honestly, is that Nitty has tweaked his style a little bit, whether it was on purpose or not, but he's definitely fishing to land the bars more than he's rapping, and that didn't used to be the case.
I also feel like we're taking Nitty for granted because you listen to that Rex material, even if you feel like that's not his best work, it's still some incredible content in there. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, this is the first time he's ever had the lowest reacted to battle on a drop. Like, something is happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but he's gonna be in the West though. That hopefully gratify things a little bit more for him. All right, man, let's go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, I do agree with you that people have been like desensitized to Nitty's punch rate and the level of amazing that he comes with, because it's like he's punching on 10. So if he's an 8 or a 9, like people are gonna act like it's a 4 or a 5. I mean, that's a fact, but it's not. It doesn't help him that he is a one-dimensional guy in that sense, and really he's mostly just punches and gun lines. So if they're not all amazing, you pay attention. It's easy to not pay attention to the fact that that's all he's doing when you're going crazy over almost every line. But if he's kind of regular, and not even regular, but like regular for him, you're not gonna be as amazed, and you're like, wait, but that other guy was kind of talking about this, and this. He was really rapping. He had these angles, and it's easier to do that when you're not completely wowed the whole time.
Okay, real quick, man. Savage, salute for tapping in, bro, because I'm going to bring in Battle Rap Parliament, and then I got Battle Rap Doctor up next to talk some traffic. And Tata was upset at all of the Rum Nitty criticism that's going on here, that she decided to pull up. Tata, gang, please speak your piece. I know you asked for the mic for a reason.
Yo. We got to relax. We got to relax on this slander of Rum. Like, listen, we have to appreciate him, because even when he's at a 7, my GOAT is better than your favorite battle rapper. So let's appreciate that shit. And let's not be so hard on Rum Nitty, because y'all favorite battle rappers come in lackluster and don't nobody say shit about it. But I'm at work, so I can't really, pull up. But I just had to pull up real quick because I've been listening. Appreciate Rum Nitty for the GOAT.
Lil Reggie, Tata is talking, Lil Reggie. You hear this?
I agree 100%. I think it's also just like holding them to a higher standard. Like if you got like 3 kids, right? If one of your kids is bad as hell, like you're probably not gonna go crazy if he gets suspended from school. But if like your straight A student kid gets in trouble, like it's like holy, like you might burn the house down on him.
Hey man, look, he's held to a higher standard, and that's what happens, I guess, when you're at that level of battle rap. But battle rap parliament, my man, Mixtape Rounds at Mixtape Rounds, he's here. You know what? Just to stay in the same momentum of the conversation, I want you to sit off of Rum Nitty and Castro. Then you tell me what match you're looking forward to, and we'll get to some predictions and bring in the next caller. So the floor is yours, my brother.
All right, I got Nitty 30. I don't even think this is really a discussion. I think Luke Castro has been pushed. I don't know how he got unknown. I don't know how he got to Summer Madness. It was amazing in either performances. But the battle that I want to talk about is Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones. And I don't particularly care about that battle, but I care about 3 things. One, it should have been Emerson Kennedy versus JC. He's been calling JC out for years. He had a great battle with Jaden Nightwing, in which he called out Jaden Nightwing he called out JC for the next traffic card. I don't know why it's EK versus Chilla Jones. 2, Chilla Jones has regressed to the mean. His stock is back to where it was, which leads me to point number 3. Chilla Jones is the worst champion of the year.
Oh my God!
And here's why.
Wait! What is happening here?
His very next performance on the big league was when he 30 Cortez, and it was bad. Mac Volume 2, that shit was fire. He had performance of the night, champion of the night, and he was holding the belt. Perfect. When DT Gotti won his first champion of the year, his first battle on a major league was in that Classic versus Arsenal. When he won it the second time, his next battle on a big league was when he 30 twerked on Genesis. What did Chilla Jones do when he won the championship? This man showed up to Nome. I'll never forget this, man. The gray shirt in large, shades, bald head. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible battle. We don't even care enough about that battle to argue about it. Who won that battle? No one cares. No one cares. So Chilla Jones is single-handedly the worst champion of the year. Oh, let's not forget this point. Volume, beginning of the year, he was co-headlining with K-Shine. The headliner was Verb and Rock. Next card, no, he's still co-headliner. It was him and Rock, and then the headliner was Geechee versus Rum. The next card, Smack Volume 8, this man was opening the show with Kid Chaos. And then this card, he's the 5th listed battle. The champion of the year, the reigning champ, has regressed to the mean.
What? Are we acting like he didn't just put up a career high with Kid Chaos and that? I mean, let's call it for what it is. The card placement doesn't really matter other than the main event.
I disagree with that. I think it does reflect stock.
I don't.
Battle rappers will complain about the card for sure.
Like, but a lot of them will also say that it doesn't matter if it's not the headliner. They don't care where they're at.
I disagree with that, respectfully.
Hey,
I think headlining and co-headlining, this is a stat that people love to brag about.
So do you care more about him coming off of a career high, like clear win, possibly like second performance?
M4, I don't know what Chilla did to him, man.
I don't think that was a clear win. So that off rip, we're on two different playing fields, right?
Okay, so you don't judge off the consensus, you just judge off how you feel?
Of course, as everyone should. I don't know why everyone's judging by consensus. This is a subjective sport. But I'll say this, though. I felt like him and Chaos was probably battle of the night. Like, I can't really think of the other battles that really wowed me. I love that battle. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Chilla fan. I'm talking about stock. I'm talking about how you're supposed to represent the title.
But what matters more for his stock, coming off of a battle of the night or being fifth on the card?
Do you want the real answer or do you want what it should be?
The real answer.
The real answer is him being fifth on the card and opening the same card that he had battle of the night. He was the opening match.
Oh my god.
In regards to stock, you said stock, not ability. I'm talking about stock.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as far I don't care that he's fifth on the card, but I do care that he's coming off of a dominant performance.
And I'm referring to his stock solely.
Right, but his stock is really what? His place with the fans and how much traction he's getting.
Yes. So I'm talking about the consensus in this standpoint from his stock.
Right, the consensus is that he's coming off of a super duper crazy performance that's about to drop.
All right.
He lost that battle, by the way.
What are we talking about? He lost.
Okay. Let's take some control over here. Let's. This guy came in hot, man. This guy had this Chilla Jones take just sitting on his counter for a couple weeks. I know Dev and Bill wanted to chime in. I see you brought Royalty up. We're gonna bring Battle Rap Doctor next. Dev, what'd you make of all this?
Cuddy, I was rocking, like I was with you, dog, until you started to elaborate, and then I said, Cuddy, what? Like, I get that this is you heard me, and this is opinionated. But, dog, Chilla won the fucking battle. Like, clear, dog. Like, clear as day. Now, if we talking stock, like, when battle rappers say we don't really care about our card placement, that's what motherfuckers mean by that is I can still be battle of the night or performance of the night, fourth on the card or opening the card. That don't mean much. However, it does hold weight, and it is a little bit of flex, competitively speaking, when you're higher on the card. You heard me? Now, I do agree that I think Chilla gotta talk more. He gotta, hey nigga, fuck you talking about? I'm champion of the year. I need my main event. But when you're the same nigga, when you calling out Kid Chaos, you heard me? It just then that's not main event champion of the year type shit. You heard me? So he's hypocritical with that. A lot of what Greedy said on the elaboration, I'm with you, dog. But that shit was crazy. That shit was difficult to listen to.
Just to reinforce my point in reference to what you're saying, it's like, okay, so how many blogs do you think there were about how great Chilla versus Kid Chaos was, or like how clearly Chilla won, or how dominant he was, like, et cetera, et cetera? A lot, right? How many blogs have you seen about Chilla being fifth on the traffic card? This is the first person I've ever heard mention it. So why would we think his card placement would affect his, bro? Why would we think that would affect his stock more than the performance he just had, when that's what everybody's talking about? Nobody cares about where he's at on the card.
Wait. For clarification, Greedy, are we really talking about card placement? Like, does that matter?
I guess.
Right, yeah. Nah, I was only speaking from the standpoint of it does look crazy when you're a veteran, when you damn near had the King of the Dot title a couple times, when you're a champion of the year. It can look crazy to the other top tier battle rappers. First of all, for niggas like me, it don't mean shit, because it's like, nigga, I'm not on the card. You heard me? But I'm talking about what these other niggas be talking about when they be talking shit, or they try to play Big Bank Tank, Little Bank type shit. They'll say that, but that doesn't affect his skill set or battle rap stock as far as wins and losses at all.
Hey, Dev, everybody, actually, what's up, y'all?
What's up, bro?
Can I ask y'all a question?
What up, bro?
What was Chilla Jones' last 4 battles?
B-Dot, K-Shine, K-Rock, Chaos.
Okay. 3-1 clear.
And you're telling me,
And
you're sitting here telling me that Chilla Jones, we're questioning his stock.
Apparently, man.
This is my problem, because
don't make him
you guys are
wait.
You guys are.
All right. One at a time, y'all. One at a time, because there's definitely supposed to be one call at a time. We'll let this rock, or then we'll clear the air, and then go ahead. Whoever was setting it off.
Yeah, respectfully, I was respectfully, brother. Sorry, Frank. Respectfully, I was more so just looking for like a yes or no answer. I wasn't really looking for another like soliloquy, because I kind of heard you already.
Hey, wait, out of curiosity, because y'all know I'm late to the conversation. So,
Are we saying that Chilla Jones' stock is lowered?
And we're saying that he's the worst champion of the year ever.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Frank,
why the fuck are we having this dumbass conversation?
I don't mind
What the fuck?
Friends, I'm gonna be real. You're gonna have to do something here.
All right, guys. Royalty, I super duper rocks with you, my guy. Because I let everybody call in one at a time and let them get their spiel off. Battle Rap Parliament is my guy. I don't mind his crazy takes. In fact, I enjoy it. It's entertaining. It's entertaining to the people. But Battle Rap Parliament, you my guy, man. Stand by whatever you feel. I don't agree with you. I don't think the rest of us agree with you. But stand by that shit because
I have one question, though. I just have one question.
Okay.
All right. So there's been 4 champion of the years, right? Well, 3 because Geechee won twice, right? So in the aftermath of winning those champions of the years, who has the biggest drop?
Red.
You think so? In that year. I'm talking about in the following year. I'm talking about in the following year.
That's literally not even close.
Let me put it in. Let me make it clear for you. And so coming off of the year, he third K-Sean clear. He lost to Rock clear, but he still did great. That was the co-headliner on Gnome. And then he just beat Kid Chaos clear on a volume. So O-Red went from that to battling Cortez, who he beat clear, but I mean, K-Sean's a way bigger accomplishment, if we're being real, than Cortez. And then he went from that to sitting out till Summer Madness when he had like one of the weirdest, worst performances ever of all time versus Ill Will. And then we literally didn't see him for the rest of the year.
No. Red had a better year than that, though. Like, he had the main event with DNA. Then he had the Iron Solomon on the volume.
Him and DNA, he lost.
I had Obed winning.
That was a cool battle. He had a worse drop off for sure.
All right, man.
I don't feel that way, but
and then Parliament. I think that's your name. Yeah, Parliament. Yeah. I think it's a difference between having a drop off and just taking some time to fucking chill. That's literally what he said he was going to do. Chilla Jones has battled twice since winning. It's like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, France, if you want to get back to making predictions, I'll be more than happy to give mine. I don't really know if I got
let's
mental fortitude for this conversation.
It's all good.
I just feel like that's a retarded narrative, my nigga. That's like saying, bro, that's like saying niggas is like Giannis is the worst MVP ever. Like this nigga still want MVP. Why the fuck are we having a conversation of who's the worst at the best? Like, what the fuck?
All right, let's Parliament salute, man. You already know, man. Regardless, tap on in whenever. I'll get Doctor to give his predictions moving on. I'll say this though, man. Like, as crazy as it sounds, the one thing he has in his argument is that Chilla Jones would have not headlined any cards following his belt, which would make him the only champion to not have any main events after winning Champion of the Year. It doesn't mean he's the worst. It's just
which of O-Red's battles were main events.
Only the DNA battle was a headliner, and that was like a sneaky little let's add this last minute headliner. So, but I don't.
Rock wasn't the last battle on Gnome.
Yeah, but it was. But I don't consider the last battle the headline. I consider it whatever is being promoted and marketed on the flyer. I think we're way too critical on Chilla Jones because it's not like he's had any bad performances. Even if you have him losing to like Rock or whatever, like he's been fantastic. So I think Chilla Jones' criticism is kind of strong, and I won't go as far as to call it a narrative, only because it's like there's no real power behind it. It's just an opinion. Like I can't call that a narrative. You know what I'm saying? Calling it a narrative would give it more power than that opinion probably.
Let's keep it a buck. He definitely spun a narrative.
Yeah, and I've actually never heard anything like that ever in my life ever. In history.
Hey, listen, man. This the call-in show, man. This is the call-in show. People get crazy all the time. I enjoy it. It's entertaining. Battle Rap Doctor, man.
I don't mind it at all.
Let's get back to traffic, though, man. What battle you looking forward to the most on this card? Let's run down some predictions, and I didn't bring in some more of the people here. I got some more requestees, man. Talk to me.
Did you ask me, Frank?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the battle I'm looking forward to the most, probably Jack and Saga. I think that's going to be battle of the night, pretty clear. Too. Chill. I think that's going to be battle of the night, though, man. I think Saga on a comeback, that's always a nice story. And then I think Jack is really in the good graces of the people. I think people wanted to see him do well in the tournament. A lot of people felt like he beat Cortez. And then the way the Lou Castro battle went was just rough. You know what I'm saying? So therefore,
rough is being nice.
Them do well.
Rough is being nice.
I think that got all the makings to be battle of the night. Because if you speak in talent, they're both fucking phenomenal. But narratives and storylines and all of that, I think this has the recipe to be a great battle, the best battle on the card.
That's what's up. You know what? Let's also get royalty in the middle of this one as well. What battle are you looking forward to the most on Traffic 4, bro? Royalty? Oh, we might have just
lost dropped the Cave Gang card? What?
Yeah, we might have just lost him. All right, so we'll keep going through the rest of the card, Doctor.
They just dropped the Cave Gang card.
Nitty and Castro, man. What do you think of the main event?
I like it. I wasn't agreeing with somebody saying that Lou didn't deserve or Rum shouldn't do these type of cards. I think that's kind of crazy. I actually like the main event. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Lou's going to win, but I think we're going to be very entertained for sure. As far as Jay and Loso, am I wrong for having Jay 3-0?
You know what? Let me just say this. We have not had a single caller all day pick Loso.
Yeah, it's just that, what do you say to Jay? He definitely can't rap with Jay. This is all due respect, by the way. You can't rap with Jay. There's really not a lot that you're going to be able to say to him. Being Loso, I don't think Loso has a chance. Let me see. Danny and Ace, all respect to Ace. I think the battle will actually be dope. But I got Danny 3-0. It's not going to be a body, but Danny's going to do his job. Let's see. Fonz and Tink could also be battle of the night. I got Fonz. I think Fonz is about to go on a special run. And he's already pretty much kickstarted it, so I don't see Fonz losing for a long time. No funny shit. Yeah, no funny shit. Actually, I've been trying to make this bet. I don't have Fonz having a clear loss all of 2022.
Is there just a little dash of Midwest bias? Is it just a little bit?
The reason I say no is because I think that we can all see that Fonz has found himself. And I don't think nobody had Fonz beating Lou Castro. I think everybody was kind of against Fonz. You know what I'm saying? And Fonz kind of had the juice too. He just, shit happens. He took a seat after he won the money, so to speak, and we've never seen Fonz be bad. And he just looks a lot more comfortable. So, nah, man, Fonz is he the truth. EK and Chilla. With Chilla, falling off.
Hey, salute to you, Justin, man. They was ready to get you out of here.
I don't really know.
They was ready to get you out of here.
Nah.
I got to keep the wheel spinning, though.
I want EK to win. It's on the West. I want people to put some respect on his name, this, that, and the third. But I think this is going to be super debatable, and it might end up getting edged to Chilla. And then as far as Jack and Saga, I don't have a winner. I can't call it, to be honest. Chaos and Holmesy. Chaos is on a little bit of a losing streak, yes? No?
A lot of it.
Yeah, so, I might have Holmesy. Holmesy's returning too. Holmesy's dope. I might have Holmesy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chaos won the battle. What'd you say, Bill?
I said loud boy shit. Loud don't lose.
Yeah. Nah, Holmesy's nice too. So, I got Holmesy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chaos won the battle.
Two things I wanted to respond to that you had here for Jack Boy and Saga. I'll say this much: I I feel like Jack Boy is going to come at a high level, and Saga's job is to meet him. Is to match him there, like to meet him upstairs with him. You feel me? Like they have the capability of putting on a beautiful battle. And as far as Holmesy, I'm afraid for Kid Chaos, honestly, because Holmesy's so well rested. He hasn't battled in like almost 4 or 5 months. And I feel like Holmesy is really good on the stage, and people probably forget how good he is on the stage. So he's gonna get on traffic and have this like shock value that people's like, oh, I don't know, Holmesy could be this good. And it's like, yeah, he's this good. Like if he was on Civil War, he would have rocked Civil War for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why I worry for Kid Chaos. But I do think people do think Chaos is dope. So it definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if anything happened. But as far as the Jack and Saga, man, I just don't. It's a return battle, France. We know how that gets. And then Saga is super dope. And people actually like Saga. I just don't see it going, I don't see it going that way as far as, like, Jack just wilding on him. You got Jack winning, safe to say?
Nah, I don't really have a winner. I'm kind of just rooting for a good battle, to be honest with you. Like, the same way you feel like you don't really have a winner in this. I don't have a horse in the race. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like Jack Boy's been at a higher level on URL than Saga has been as of lately. So it's gonna be a bit. Question. So he's got that edge to him. No question. Yo, Doctor, man, it's always love, bro. I'm gonna keep you here muted. Gonna bring in some more people and all that. Sure. I appreciate you tapping in, brother.
For sure, bro.
All right, man. My man from iBattle, man. My man CJ, man. He's been waiting here for a bit. We got Moni on the queue. We got Mystic on the queue and Anthony on the queue. We'll bring you guys up shortly. But we got young CJ, man. Young Christmas in the building. What up, bro?
Big fam. What up, my guy? What up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Nah, man, we
Big
good,
man.
man.
As you said, what's good?
We good, man. We just as good as you, and thank you for pulling up. We're talking some traffic, bro. You already been tuned in. You've been hearing all the chaos all show long. What battle are you looking forward to the most on this card, bro?
So, as most of y'all know, two of my favorite battlers are battling on this card. Nitty and Castro, man. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I disagree with a lot of people saying Nitty's style is like dying downish. I do agree on that he's pausing too much on the haymaker type shit. But I'm looking forward to that battle the most due to the fact, man, especially if it's in front of a crowd. If we hear that big dog, shit can change real quick. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right, honestly. That crowd's going to be in favor for Nitty. If they're the main event, they might go last. After 6-7 long battles, especially the app event, there's no caffeine staff rushing people. We might be on RNT. Right. The crowd might be a little tired by then. Hopefully not. But, we'll see what Castro can do in Oakland against From Nitty. Let's go ahead down the rest of the card, man. Nightwing versus Loso.
So I'm going against the grain. I'm picking Loso.
This is the first. Green is the first Loso pick in like over almost an hour and a half.
I swear. I'm going Loso 2-1.
It's about damn.
So yeah, I'm picking Loso 2-1 to win. Against Jay. Off the simple fact, everybody is saying like, what can you say to Jay? I don't know what he's gonna say to Jay, but I just got a feeling God's on his side or something, man. I got a feeling he's going to win that battle for some reason. I don't know. All the odds are against him, but it seems that's when, like, Loso has his back against the wall. He's ready to punch his way out of it. So I'm excited to see that. That's my second favorite battle on the card.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You went against the grain. Hopefully your underdog pick survives. Danny versus Ace.
Danny 21. I just think the punches are gonna be the difference in that. I think Ace can rap, maybe even better than Danny on a technical aspect, but I think that's not gonna matter when it comes down to being in the crowd, So
yeah,
I got Danny 2-1.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta give props to Ace battling John in bullpen in Atlanta, and then battling Danny in the West, and then battling Homeschool on iBattle. Like he is a road warrior. He's been a road warrior this year. I respect it.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck where the battle is. He just wants to rap, and I respect the shit out of Ace. You know what I'm saying? He's never really ducking any smoke, and he's out there giving great.
I'm on the phone with Ace. He said he don't want y'all respect, yo.
All right, cool.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Shit. But yeah, that Danny 21.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, EK versus Chilla.
Wait, did you skip over Fonz and Tink?
I thought you mentioned Fonz and Tink as one of the battles you want to watch.
I don't think I did, but I mean,
Fonz and Tank is something I never thought we would have needed, but we need that.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go to Fonz and Tink then, man. Talk to me.
Yo, shout out to
Fonz. Fonz 21. I think the momentum's rolling with Fonz right now, especially after the Lou performance.
Don't forget about the return gas factor, though, bro.
Oh, I'm not. But I think you can see in most of my selections I'm going with the punchers. So I'm going to keep that wave, and I'm going to go Fonz 21.
Fonz 21. I like this. I like the 21 picks. There's been no 30s by you all segment long here.
I don't think there's going to be many or any 30s on this card.
Yeah, but the streets need a body. There's always one, right?
But if I got to pick one, I think it'll be Saga over Jack Boy Maine.
Yikes! Wow.
Shout out to Jack Boy in the chat.
Shout out to Jack Boy in the chat.
That's my thought. I'm not gonna go back on my words just because.
No, I'm fucking
shout out to Jack Boy Maine, man, he's fire. But I got Saga winning each round. If there is gonna be a 30, I think it'll be Saga over Jack Boy Maine.
Yikes!
Personally.
Hey man, you know what? I think you might be the only person this entire afternoon is ever gonna say that. So that's fine, I guess.
Probably.
Kid Chaos Holmesy, what'd you think of that?
Man, I'm gonna go Holmesy 2-1. Just because, man, I don't even know. That's a really tough battle for me to call. But I think, like you guys were saying earlier, Holmesy's well rested. And Chaos didn't have the greatest performance against Chilla, you know. In battle rap, we always see a lot of momentum is based off your last performance, and I feel more confident putting my money on a rested Holmesy than a 2-week Chaos. So
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's respectable.
That actually, I lied. So I'm actually going to retract my statement. If there's going to be a 3-0, it's going to be Holmesy over Chaos.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, because Jack Boy Saga, I was like, it's a little crazy to say all that. It's a little crazy to say that.
I know. But, yeah, I think I didn't even take into consideration the 2-week factor for Chaos. So, yeah, if there's going to be a 30, I think it's Holmesy over Chaos.
All right, man. CJ, man, I'll keep you here in the queue.
Appreciate y'all for having me, as always, man.
Oh, now salute to you, bro. Thank you for tapping in.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Dev. We just brought Jack Boy in as a speaker, and then we'll let Moni. We'll let Jack Boy chime in a bit, then we'll let Moni give her predictions. Go ahead, Dev.
Okay. So, again, I don't want to. I'm not here to change anybody's predictions, but let's not forget Chaos. Well, shit, I don't know if it matters, but he was in the the UM1 tourney. But I don't remember if he was like if he got out in the first or not. I got a first round. Shit, that 2 weeks shit don't mean shit then.
Well, he was like the 90% favorite to
Castro,
Lou.
yeah.
To give props to Lou for that. Lou was the bracket buster.
Yeah, well, shit, I thought that was gonna be some, you heard me, but hey, fuck it, let's go on with the show.
All right, man. Real quick, Jack Boy, man, salute to you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We got the Traffic 4 prediction and all the people calling in, giving their thoughts on the car, what battles they want to see the most. You felt compelled to have to say something that sounded like they almost picked you getting 30'd. Talk to me, Jack Boy. What's the word?
Nah, shit, I respect it, bro. I respect it. If that's how you feel, that's his opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, I respect it. I will say this. If it happens to go the other way, please come find me so we can have a conversation.
I got you. If I'm wrong, I ain't admitting I'm proud to admit I'm wrong, but you got to prove me wrong.
No, and I'm with proving you wrong. So when you watching the battle, just be like, yeah, Jack up there snapping because of what I said, because that's what's going to happen. I just said that to say I'm getting back to practicing since I'm making 30.
Salute to Jack Boy, man. Moni, man, supporter, EFM. You know what I'm saying? I'm so grateful that I got a chance to meet you when you came out to the Dre card. Hopefully I get to see you at more events in the near future. She's a very great professional young lady, aspiring writer, and all that. Moni, talk to me, man. Traffic 4, what battles you looking forward to the most? Let's run down this card.
What's up, y'all?
And tell them what you got going on Friday, Moni.
you know, I sort of be battling this girl named like Caution or whatever, you know, on the 19th. So y'all make sure y'all tune in 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, the streets need a body again. So, you know, I got to do what I got to do, you know what I'm saying?
I can't wait.
But the battle that I'm really looking forward to is obviously Saga and Jack Boy. Because you already know, horse type, you already know the vibes. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with what, I know CJ retracted his statement, but I was going to say the same. I could see Saga 3-0 and Jack Boy.
Wow.
That's no disrespect to Jack Boy, though, but I feel like a lot of people doubted Saga. Like, niggas acting like they don't know what he do, and he got to come back and remind these niggas. So I think he's going to go crazy.
Yo, Greedy, I feel like CJ opened the door to this, and it's like, now we're going to get a bunch of people feeling the same way.
I'm not going to lie to you, friends. I was in a space last night, and there was a bunch of people not necessarily saying Saga 30, but they were all agreeing that the way their styles are matched and the way this match is kind of set up, that it's going to be like a clear win on either side.
Wow.
Like people don't feel like it's going to be a close battle or a debatable battle. They feel like either Jack's going to smoke Saga or the other way around.
Wow. I feel total opposite about that, but I respect everybody's opinion.
Me too.
I respect everybody's opinion. I feel like they have the chance to put on like a B-Dot Saga, Jack Boy Saga kind of special battle, caliber kind of battle. No real clear wins, but beautiful content in between. I think I've been saying this all afternoon because that's kind of what I want to manifest. I want to see Jack Boy getting that oops bag. I want to see Saga getting that B-Dot bag. That's what I want the most. But let's get back to Moni here.
That'll be spooky.
Moni, Nitty.
No, Saga is really ticked off though, for real, because niggas acting like they don't know what he do, and he gotta come back and show these. Like what? But no, yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, I guess Jack could get around, but I just feel like Saga's like in a whole another dimension, and he just about to show out. That's what I think.
Yo, I respect it. I love it. I like the energy behind it. And horse titles, you have no choice but to double down, right?
Facts, man. You already know.
Rum versus Castro. What you think of the main event?
Okay, so wait, what did you say?
Rum Nitty versus Lou Castro. What do you think of the main event?
So people already ratioing me on Twitter for this. I said that Nitty can beat Castro on 60% because I'm like, let's think about it. How many big dogs can Lou Castro say? And are all of them even going to hit or not? And then...
Yo, my nigga can get on stage and go, a big dog all round. A big dog. No bars between. Just a big dog. And I'm going to be right there like, yeah.
Yo, Bill, but no, because, like, even... See, I would use the Fonz battle as an example, but the crowd there was kind of finicky. But I just felt like his material wasn't all that well. I feel like Lou Castro is kind of oversaturated at the moment. He was choking in the Fonz battle, and his material was mid. So I'm just like, are you going? He's going to be better against Rum Nitty? Like, he's going to be ready? And then if Rum Nitty, like, even Rum Nitty against Serious Jones, people talking about, oh, that's a debatable. Rum Nitty lost to Serious Jones. I rewatched the battle. I don't see what niggas is saying. And Rum wasn't even 100%. Like, Rum Nitty can beat a lot of these niggas on 60, 70%. So, and they in the West, nigga, what?
I love the percent. I love the percent like, thing. I love the percentage when we get percentage to battle rappers. Like, yeah, Bill was at 99.9% against Stack Almighty. Like, I love when we give a number to the performances.
I was just thinking that.
I really do though. I really do, because it kind of gives you like a little meter to how people feel. But hey, listen, man, if you really feel like Rum Nitty and Cruise Control at 65% is enough to secure a victory, what can I say? That's your opinion, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Now, I'm not saying but I'm sure he can get it 2-1 clear.
Nightwing and Loso, what say you?
Okay, look. I've been... this is a little confusing because I love Loso, I love the Horseman. But it's like, you kind of got to be realistic at this point. like, obviously, Jay raps 10 times better than Loso. I feel like he's going to be in more control. He's going to pander to the crowd more. And like somebody said earlier, I'm not sure who said it, but they were saying once Loso grabs onto an angle, he kind of like, in a sense, runs it into the ground until it can't be used anymore. And I feel like that kind of hurts him in a sense because he structures his whole round around that angle. And that angle doesn't hit, then the round is not going to translate. So I feel like Loso got to do more. That being, maybe he could out-punch Jay, maybe, in a sense. But I don't see Loso beating Jay Nightwing. Like, and I love Loso. I love the Horseman, but I just can't see it right now.
Hey.
So I got 2-1, pretty clear.
So you're not horse titles for this battle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Loso, I love you. If you watching this, I love you, but I can't.
All right, Danny Myers versus Ace Amin. What say you?
This one, okay. I'm gonna say Danny Myers 3-0.
Oh my God.
I love Ace. Like, he can rap his tail off. Like, he's an awesome rapper. But it's just like I don't know what he can do with Danny. Like, if Danny is barking on him, parallel universe back to back, and all, I don't see what he can do with it. Like, and looking at Ace's last few performances, he can't hold a candle to anything Danny has done.
Oh my God.
I have Danny pretty clear 2-1. 3-0. 3-0. You know, Ace probably could get around, but for the sake of conversation, I'm going to say 3-0, pretty clear.
Wow.
No body bag.
3-0, no body bag, respectfully. All right. Fonz and Tink, man. This battle is the unorthodox battle of the card. I'm really interested in it. What do you think of Fonz and Tink?
So I was at the Civil War battle, so I saw like Tink live, and like his energy is amazing. But however, Fonz has been on a run. I don't know what got into this nigga. Body Castro. I heard he, got busy against Ill Will. Like, he just been on the tear. And I don't see him stopping at all. Like, I feel like he got the momentum and he's gonna keep going. I'm gonna say Fonz 2-1. I feel like Tink could win, but as of now, like, based off consistency and like what I've seen as of late, I'm gonna go with Fonz 2-1. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tink won the battle though.
I like that. Yeah, no, Tink's energy at Civil War was incredible, so he has no choice but to build off of that momentum. I'm looking forward to see what two people with momentum, when they collide on the stage, what's going to happen. Emerson Kenny versus Chilla Jones.
Okay. Ooh, I did not want to speak on this battle because I feel like I'm going to get ratioed again.
Oh, man, let me brace myself.
So here's the hot take, maybe not a hot take. Some people may feel this with Chilla Jones. But I don't feel like Chilla Jones' pen is all that crazy as everybody thinks.
Whoa. Hold on.
Like, look. So you know how, like, Genius has like, all, majority of the popular battles, like, the lyrics, right? So I took the time out to go through Chilla Jones and B-Dot material. Chilla Jones really wasn't saying much of anything. Everybody just went crazy, like, oh my gosh, she's the best pen, oh my god. And I'm like, what are you guys getting excited for? Like, please go look at Chilla Jones versus B-Dot Genius lyrics, and please point out some fire material that was just so crazy that, everybody loved. Please do that for me if you got time today. Anyways, also he got smoked by Tay-Rock. Hit Chill Back. I got this. Like, what? Do we need to? Nah. All right, but let me get back on topic, though. I've got,
oh my God.
I can't even sit here and act like I don't disagree with what you're saying to a certain extent. Like, his schemes and shit be very intricate, but as far as the actual pen, is not that fucking crazy.
Thank you,
And what y'all need to realize, a lot of people don't understand this in battle rap. That man named himself Kingpin, not us.
That's a fact.
He gave himself that name. Y'all ran with it.
That's a fact, nigga. But yeah, I'm definitely.
I'm about to just call myself the best pen. I'm Best Pen. I'm Best Pen. That's my new nickname. Best Pen.
But nah, I got EK21. I know EK kind of gets a lot of flack. I actually like EK's pen. Like, I miss seeing him. I think was his last battle. Was Flames his last battle, or did he have one?
Yeah, Flames was his last battle. He hasn't battled since August, so he's also a little bit well rested. While Chilla Jones coming off a back-to-back.
Oh yeah, I got EK21. I prefer his pen more. And it's on the as well, so I think EK definitely gonna show up for this. Because people was, you could say the Flames battle was debatable, but I felt like he got a lot of disrespect. People saying that Flames clearly beat him and all this, and I know he didn't take that very well. So I think EK is really gonna come on a different level this time. So
last battle here, Kid Chaos versus Holmesy.
Okay.
I dare you to disrespect.
Okay, I love Kid Chaos, Carolina nigga. Y'all know the vibes. But kind of the same thing that can be said about Saga. Like you were saying, like shock value. Holmesy has been out. A lot of people saying Holmesy can't do this. He's not that. He's not this or whatever. And he got bodied by B-Dot. Like all the narratives that are like running around. I think Holmesy is going to remind these niggas that he really like that. And Kid Chaos, I don't know. Because
yeah, Shaolin, that's Moni, Shaolin.
The Chilla Jones performance. And I don't know, is he gonna prepare differently for Holmesy, or he's just like in autopilot right now? So I think Holmesy is gonna have that extra momentum to win his battle. So I'm gonna go Holmesy 2-1.
Yo, I liked all the picks, man. I like all the explanations and breakdowns to all the picks.
Yeah, nigga. But still Carolina at the end of the day, though, But,
I'm sure it's too late to make an appearance to this, but will you be popping out at any other events up and coming soon?
Cuz, let's see you talk that bullshit, nigga, on E.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, Moni, we appreciate you tapping in, man. Thank you so much. Love as always.
No problem. I'll be free.
All right, man. We're bringing 2 more callers. Agree. We got I'm Not DG. We brought him in as a speaker. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead and tell us what you think of Traffic 4, a battle you're looking forward to the most, and let's run down your predictions.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all for having me. In terms of the battle I'm looking forward to the most, it's actually, I think, the headliner, Rum Nitty versus Lou Castro. I really, really like Lou Castro. I do think that he has to make up for that Fonz performance. I think he knows that. And so I do think that he will come a little bit harder. And I also think that, like Moni said, I agree with Moni that Rum could probably beat Lou Castro on 60-70%.
Okay.
But I do think that that's a much, much closer battle. And I like, when was the last time that we saw Rum Nitty like really come out and just wow us?
Hold on, man. Speak for yourself, right? Because when he said neck snapping, sound like Rex laughing. He impressed me.
I mean, that was cool. Like he's always gonna have moments in battles. Like he's Rum Nitty, but I think even in that battle, I think in the T-Rex battle, I feel like he spared Rex. I feel like the crowd wasn't fucking with Rex after Rex's first 4 bars or so. And Nitty, like, didn't really perform. If Nitty had performed his material like Nitty actually performs, I think that, like, the crowd would have really been a lot more into it. And I think it would have been a whole lot more serious of a body. And I think he spared Rex from that, because that would have looked real bad for Rex. I'm not going to lie to you. Because that material was pretty crazy on the watch back.
Yeah, man. We take Nitty for granted, man. I'm going to call it what it is. We take Nitty for granted.
Yeah, people do take him for granted. But, again, I think that, like I said, I think that
You said people. You gotta include yourself. You gotta include yourself. You were about to ask us when was the last time he wowed us. He wowed me. He wowed me 14 days ago.
When was the last time? No, when was the last time that like he came with not just material, but material and like performance at the like Rum Nitty level that we have grown to expect from Rum Nitty.
You want to know when he battled Cortez?
For a complete battle.
When he battled Cortez and he told Cortez, "My mother's on life support. That left me broken too. She died for that 100K, and so will you." Like, yes, Rum Nitty's been on that level. Yeah, he's been there.
I'm not saying that Rum Nitty doesn't respect. That's what, but again, that goes back to Moni's point of Rum Nitty at 70% is better than most battle rappers. Period.
The percentage is killing me.
But we can't just sit here and pretend like Rum Nitty this year has been Rum Nitty that we've grown to love and expect. Like
you were right earlier, friends.
We take him for granted, man. I'm telling you. But
I do have Rum Nitty in that battle 2-1. But I do think that battle is gonna be great because I do think Lou Castro's gonna come at 100%, and I think I don't know that Rum Nitty will.
Yo, M4, they want Nitty to be an all-star, man. Like, I don't get it.
For him. So,
yo,
I think Rum's got to battle somebody that's.
Hold on, just real quick. What's 100%? What's 100% Rum Nitty? Like, I need to know. You guys put all these percentages to him. Like,
oh man, Rum Nitty at 100. Oh god. Even though he choked in the third, Rum Nitty versus K-Shine was like, dear God. Like Rum Nitty versus K-Shine was ridiculous. Like, super ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of guys that's consistently at 100.
Yeah, man.
But I hear you.
I would like to see that from him, to be honest. But I don't think we see that from him this battle. But I do think that, like, I do think he wins. I think it's going to be closer than it should be. But I still have it being like a great battle, probably battle of the night.
All right, let's keep rolling through these because we'll bring up Mr. K and we'll call it a day. Nightwing versus Loso.
I got Jada Nightwing 2-1. I think everybody's pretty much said it. Like, Loso can't rap with Jada Nightwing. And Loso just battled, and it wasn't great.
That's the one point that nobody has said, even though they picked against him all this entire afternoon, and that's the most valid point to picking against him. Like, I feel like his Arsenal battle was solid, not the best, but I also feel like everybody battling Arsenal has had like their lower rated performance for the year, so maybe it's more of an Arsenal thing than Loso. But battling 2 weeks is difficult.
Exactly. Like, he just battled.
Did we lose him?
Me saying 2-1 feels generous to me. Like, it's gonna be 2-1 clear, possibly.
All right, Danny Myers versus Ace Amin. Yo, I'm not sure if he's
2-1.
Okay,
I got Danny.
I think you cut
Danny 2-1.
I think you cut in and out. I think you cut in and out, boss.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, I got Danny 2-1 in a pretty good battle. I think it probably will be a debatable battle, but I got Danny on that one.
Fonz and Tink.
Fonz. I love Tink's energy. I love Tink. But Fonz, in a what have you done for me lately sport, like Fonz's last performance was godly.
Greedy, do you still have room on the Fonz? You still have room on the Fonz bandwagon? I need to see it. I need to see it.
I don't think that he gets out of that bag. And if we see the same Fonz that we saw against Lou Castro, 30.
real quick to get greedy, man. If you have a spare seat on the Fonz bandwagon, please spare me a seat. I need one because
I just have
yeah, I got Fonz 2-1 clear, but if he's in that same bag as against Lou Castro, 30.
We get to go, Riley. The audio's good to go. I appreciate that. All right, man. So then, Emerson Kenny versus Chilla Jones.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that when y'all asked about who was the most likely person to get 30, EK was the first person that came to my mind. Only because Chilla, I think there might be something to what your boy earlier was saying about feeling disrespected about his place on the card. I don't know how how seriously he's gonna take that, in terms of just being super offended. But Chilla is well rested. He battled Kid Chaos a couple weeks ago, but he's been off for pretty much the whole year. I do think Chilla's pen is pretty nice. It's not the best pen in the game. He's definitely not Kingpin to me, but he is a great battler. He's been a consistently great battler for years. And I think that, and I think he respects EK too. I do think he respects EK a lot. And so I think we'll see Chilla, especially coming off of that last performance, again, where you could argue it was performance of the night from just one single person. That battle I don't think was battle of the night, but I think his performance might have been performance of the night. I think that's probably the clearest battle to me.
Yo, hold on, man. I want to blame Moni because she's opened this door to Chilla Jones' pen not being revered as I believe it should be. And now look at DG agreeing.
No, whoa! I said I don't think he's the kingpin. I don't think he is the best pen in battle rap. He is among the best pens in battle rap, but I don't think he's the best pen in battle rap.
Hey, man. Part of being a good pen. The reason why I think he is at least in the conversation, right? Or you can even make the case is because I agree with Bill. He's not overly intricate, but part of being a good pen is being able to be digestible and you can catch your stuff. He's layered enough where you rewind it, there's more things to find, but he's direct enough that you can be present and catch it. And he's figured out how to be entertaining, all that good stuff. Man, this is Moni's fault, man. This is Moni's fault, man.
A lot of these great pens in battle rap, their shit doesn't connect in the room all the time. And I tell people all the time, that matters in battle rap. We've got a new kind of group of fans in that really caffeine and YouTube and will just go and pick bars out and say, oh, this person barred this other dude to death. And it's bro, he got destroyed in that room because those lines, even though they're intricate, they gotta land. JC is a perfect, sometimes JC just doesn't hit. And it's not because JC not rapping, because JC's always rapping. But sometimes that shit don't hit because, you gotta be able to connect with your audience. I think that's a part of battle rap.
Hey, well, on the JC point, my hot take on JC is he's actually better in big stages than he is in small rooms, but that's another conversation for another day. We'll close it off with this, and then we'll let Mr. Kit say take us home here. Kid Chaos versus Holmesy the God. What do you say?
I actually got Kid Chaos. I heard a lot of people thinking Holmesy. I got Kid Chaos. I thought if Kid Chaos would have got his first off clean against Chilla, that would have been a whole lot more of a debatable battle. Not hitting because he just wasn't clean. But I think if he's better prepared, I think Kid Chaos wins that battle 2-1. But I do think it's a debatable battle.
Does the 2 weeks in between Chilla and Holmesy concern you? For Kid Chaos?
It always when a battler, especially one, again, Kid Chaos, has been around for a little bit now, but he's still, relatively, I don't think that I haven't seen Kid Chaos for 2 weeks, and so I don't know. But I'm just gonna go with like what I've seen of Kid Chaos and what I've seen of Holmesy. I think Kid Chaos is the better battler, and I think he's the better rapper, just in general. I just, but again, like you said, the 2 weeks could be a thing. I do think it's gonna end up being a debatable battle. I don't think either battler is gonna run away. But yeah, I got Kid Chaos now.
All right, DG, man. Well, salute for tapping in, bro. Much love as always.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, Greedy, we've got some interesting answers today.
I gotta get out of here and go watch this Ill versus Fonz. They just dropped that.
Yo, enjoy that, man. Enjoy that. Hit me up on the side and let me know what you think of the battle. Thank you for tapping in, Greedy, and co-hosting with me. This was fun.
I got you for sure. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure. You know, I'm probably one of your biggest fans, man.
Likewise, man.
Salute to the whole EFM family in the building too.
Salute to you, bro. All right, man. Mr. Kid, man. We'll let you close it off for the night, or for the afternoon, I should say. Traffic 4, man. We've had a lot of interesting calls, a lot of interesting predictions, a lot of interesting takes. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say. Don't feel like you need a grand slam. Just speak your piece. All right, bro. What battle you looking forward to the most on Traffic 4? Going once, going twice. All right, sold. Remove as speaker. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today, man. We were supposed to end at 4 o'clock, but y'all all just got so crazy. And I didn't know Moni felt this way about Chilla Jones. Like, I'm going to have to send her compilations after this. Like, but it was fun. It was fun. It was really fun. Salute to everybody that tapped in, man. You know what I'm saying? Traffic 4 should be an interesting event. We will be having updates from Dev the Demon in the building and all that. He will be getting the LTBR updates for us. So it's just going to be dope. Battle rap never stops. Every single week there's something going on. So y'all already know the vibes, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, tapping in with us on a Monday afternoon, call in on Traffic 4. The updates around the culture is posted. You go ahead and check that out. It's also on the top of the spaces as a thread. Some quotes from Fonz, Geechee. Bill Collector gave us a nice update today on the show, and DNA, of course. Salute to everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Much love. Yo, M4, man. Salute, man. Salute, bro. Salute Shaolin, Lil Brown. I know y'all tapped in. Y'all got a chance to listen to the whole show. Much love to y'all, man. I like this little balance of talking to y'all at the beginning of the day. Let the callers call in. And it got a little crazy at one point today, man. You know what I'm saying? It got a little crazy. And I think it's safe to say one thing we learned today more than ever is that Rub Nitty is taken for granted. All right, man. Monday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm about to go roll me some Kush cake. You know what I'm saying? I'm off today. The sun's about to set in half an hour because it's daylight savings, and that shit is ass. But it is what it is, man. I'm about to roll this Kush cake and enjoy the sunset. That's my Monday. Everybody have a good one.